A'udzubillahiminasyaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from TQC4 and insyaAllah today we will present about our project documentation, which is Flower Event Management Firm. So this is the table of content in our presentation. First, we will look at the overview of this project. Next, goals and scope. Third, organization. Fourth, schedule and budget. 5, risk management. 6, research activities and milestone. 7, security aspect. 8, in aspect, and lastly, the abbreviation and definition that contained in this project.
My name is Dayang Nur Mardhiah binti Abdul Karim with metric number 1191784. Now let's start with an overview. Flower Event Management Firm FEMF is a business that specializes in planning, organizing, and executing a wide range of events. These events can include conferences, conventions, festivals, and ceremonies. The motivations for this project is to create an innovative event management solutions that utilize AR technology to enhance the overall event experience for attendees. The customers for this project will be companies, event organizers, professionals, and individuals who are looking to incorporate AR technology into their events. The project will deliver an off-the-shelf AR event management system that allows for real-time events information and navigation. The cost of the project will depend on the specific needs, but it is expected to be in the range of 43,000 ringgit to 100,000 ringgit. The project will take approximately 4 to 6 months to complete, considering research, development, testing, and implementations. All team members participate in this project, but we will also be working closely with other organizations such as AR software providers and event venues. The results of this project will help to increase the popularity of augmented reality in the events management industry and making it more accessible to small organizations and individuals. Then we move to our project goals. The company's primary goals is to ensure that the event runs smoothly and is successful while also meeting the specific needs and goals of the client. Our functional goals for marketing, we want to increase brand awareness by leveraging social media and other digital marketing channels so that our company can promote our event and services. For any operations, our goals are to ensure client satisfaction and loyalty by consistently providing outstanding services that create an extraordinary overall event experience. The system should be able to generate reports and provide real-time event information to organizers and attendees. We use augmented reality, which is AR, to achieve these goals. Other than that, our human resources goals are to improve employee productivity. By automating repetitive tasks and streamlining operations with IT solutions, our company can improve employee productivity and allow them to focus on more strategic tasks. Strategic goals. Our strategic goals are to design memorable events that fulfill our clients and attendees' wishes. With the help of an AI chatbot system, we can implement a smart, highly scalable way to engage with our clients. Then, business goals. Increased profitability is one of our company goals. By streamlining operations, increasing revenue, and reducing costs, our company can improve its profitability and achieve financial targets such as a higher gross profit margin and a higher return on investment. We also want to enable remote collaborations using cloud-based solutions, which can enable promote collaborations and increase flexibility. Hence, for the project scope, we know that there are more than one objective and goals that we need to achieve for our firm. However, the scope of this project will be focused on ensuring client satisfaction and loyalty by consistently providing outstanding services that create an extraordinary overall event experience. Hence, we decide to purchase and implement an augmented reality AR software solutions for event planning and coordination. The scope will include research and selecting appropriate AR software that can be integrated with the company's existing systems. Then purchase the selected software in any necessary hardware. We also test and refine the augmented reality experiences to ensure they are effective and user-friendly, and train the company's team on how to use the augmented reality software and content effectively. We will implement the augmented reality software and content into the company's event planning and coordination process. Lastly, we are going to monitor and measure the effectiveness of the augmented reality solution in terms of engagement, attendee satisfaction, and revenue generation. However, due to time, cost, and human resource constraints, we won't be able to achieve all the goals and strategies in this project. The use of other IT strategies such as event management software, CRM platforms, AI chatbots, and data analytics tools are not included in this scope.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I continue this presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Syafina binti Zarudi, meeting number 1192748. Alright, this is our organization chart of flower event management firm, which is project manager is Nur Ainatul Solehah binti Mohamad Rafi, system analyst is Dayang Mardhiah binti Abdul Karim, business analyst is Nurul Farisha binti Mohamad Noorsapawi, implementation specialist is Nur Najihah binti Nasron, and software tester is Nur Syafina binti Zarudi. Next, roles and tasks. This is a few tasks that performed by organization. The task of project manager is responsible for the planning, procurement, executions, and completions of a project, and accountable for every aspect of the project, including leading a team capable of meeting or exceeding client expectations for their vision. The task of system analyst is analyze how well software, hardware, and their wider IT system fit the business needs, and monitors, maintain, and upgrade applicable technology system in assigned area of responsibility, which includes quality assurance, problem solving, researching user issue, performing upgrades and maintenance. Then, the task of business analyst is conduct research and analysis in order to come up with solutions to business problem and help to introduce this solution to business and client, and identifying issue, risk and benefit of existing and proposed solution, and outlining business impact. Then the task of implementation specialist is ensure that purchase AR and other associated software system meet the client's technical issue, and customizing AR software system based on client individuals' needs and specification. And lastly, task of software tester is responsible for the quality of AR software development and deployment, and participating in design review and providing input on requirements, products design, and potential problems.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Nur Najihah binti Nasron, metric number 1192747. Here is structure and budget. This is our work breakdown structure. It helps in assigning rules, allocating money, and managing the project. As we can see at the table is work breakdown structure of our project. As we can see, AR software acquisition and implementation have 6 structures, which are first, defining suitable AR system, second, AR acquisition, third, AR testing, monitoring and controlling, fourth, design execution, fifth, AR implementation and projection, and lastly, AR system maintenance. Schedule and milestone. We have discussion and milestone criteria which is related to each other. Milestone that we start a project, we define a suitable AR system by fulfilling the criteria. As for the planning date, we will have them in 70 days, and then at milestone 1, we start a planning, which is AR software acquisition, and it takes about 5 days to accomplish the criteria. And at milestone 2, we start execution, which is AR testing, monitoring and controlling. It takes 70 days to fulfill the criteria. At milestone 3, we confirm execution, which is we create first design using AR software. For our AR software is AR Core and Vuforia. And then as for the pay date, we will have them in 35 days. At milestone 4, we start introduction, which is AR implementation. We create the first design successful, and it takes by 24 days to accomplish the criteria. And then at milestone 5, we release the product, which is AR projection, and it takes by 8 days to accomplish the criteria. And lastly, we close a project for our business. Here, this is our Gantt chart. As we can see, the yellow color is for start project, blue color for start planning, yellow color for start execution, green color for confirm execution, brown color for start introduction, and sky color for release product, and lastly, red color for close project. So this is our budget by 4 months. We have listing the expense for this business. The expense for our project totally 82,916 ringgit. So for human resource internal, we expense 50,000 and external we expend 10,000. And then at the purchase we expend 20,000. Equipment we expense 10,000. As per hire we expense 12,000. At the purchase liability insurance we expend 700. But we don't have premise. And then for the tools we expend 3,000. And we don't have a travel cost too. For training we expense 5,000. And then for review activity we expense 2,000, which is at milestone 2 we expend 1,000, and at milestone 5 and 6 we expend 500. Other facility we expense 4,716. So the total cumulative for all category we get totally, which is 82,916.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I proceed, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nurul Farisha binti Mohamad Noorsapawi, metric number 1191782. Okay, let's take a look to risk management part. I will start explaining about our project manager, task and responsibility in handling risk in business. Firstly, project manager will evaluate the risk regarding AR purchase policies and define the procedure required. Then, project manager will ensure operation of the AR software are functioning efficiency and develop risk model that directly incorporating market, credit and operational risk, as well as provide research and analytical support. Project manager also will identify the threat to the business and establish the probability that a risk might occur and the potential outcome of each threat. Furthermore, project manager will compare existing risks and rank according its importance and impact to the business. After determining the ranking of each risk, project manager will plan and develop the necessary method and solution to reduce or eliminate threat. The project team involved need to use existing strategies planned by our project manager to treat the risk and continuously monitor it. Then, risk need to be monitored carefully to ensure it does not cause any issue throughout the monitoring session. All identified risks were documented, assessed and prioritized in risk management plan by project manager. The plan also defined the strategy for mitigation and contingency measure and who is responsible for. The risk management plan will be updated monthly and the risk status is reported to the line management in the monthly project report. Alright, next we will take a look on risk management report. So, this is a risk management plan for our business. In the table below there is a risk, which is a description of the risk that was detected. Then, the next box is responsibility, which is the individual responsible for the identified risk. Next, the risk status, which is the rank that has been given to the risk based on the importance and impact of a risk on the business. And the last box is the strategy, that is the method and solution that the risk manager has planned and developed to reduce or eliminate risk. And for risks that have been identified for our business, I will only have included a few risks of our business in this presentation. The rest of the risks has already been written in our report. Among the identified risks for our business is technical issue because we use AR software, so it is not an exception for us to face this risk. The person who will be responsible for this risk is implementation specialist and assisted by IT staff. And we will run troubleshooting and resolve technical issue, then prepare backup with some other software to handle this situation. Other than that, handling AR software also becomes a risk that can disrupt the course of our business. It will be supervised by the project manager by using a strategy that hiring some experts who are skilled in AR software that we will use to teach our staff how to handle the AR software. Next risk that our business faces is Wi-Fi did not support the AR software use. It will be responsible to the system analyst will use the method by upgrade the cellular connectivity and subscribe to the AR software that can run offline, so that not will cause any difficulties when our team member using the AR system. We move to research activities and milestones. We will focus more on deliverable of our business. A deliverable is an element of output within the scope of a project. It is the result of objective-focused work complete within the project process. Deliverable in project management can be internal or external. In this table is the deliverable for our business. First deliverable is AR software research analysis documentation that have been planned on 17 September 2022. On 25 September, our business has purchased AR software, which is AR Core and Goforia. Next, the third deliverable is AR software review and stable, that successfully planned on 17 October 2022 and AR design successful on 30 October in same year. Implement AR software and content into the company event planning have been planned on 25 November 2022. Meanwhile, AR project have been planned on 27 December 2022. Last deliverable that our business have done is AR management and maintenance procedure, which is one and only deliverable that our business do monthly.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Nur Najihah Solehah binti Rafi, matric number 1191781. Inshallah, we'll continue for security aspect and enough aspect. In order to ensure our business remains safe, there are some procedures that we have highlighted regarding the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. We outline these procedures so that we can keep everything running smoothly by offering our customer the security that they need. For data confidentiality, we have our own privacy policy. We respect client privacy and is dedicated to protecting the privacy of those persons participating in our event using our website, our augmented reality, and any associated services. Our privacy policy applies to the processing of personal information and non-personal information in connection with the services. Next, processing personal information. We will only collect such personal information that is relevant and will process the information for the purpose of providing the services. We commit to adhere to the applicable law and regulation pertaining to processing of personal information as well as to process personal information in compliance with good processing practice. The third one is protection of information. Our clients are protected by appropriate industry standard, technical and organizational safety measure. We use data encryption method to assure confidentiality so that unauthorized user cannot retrieve or access the data. Then we implement multi-factor authentication that require the client to provide 2 or more verification factors to gain access to their online account and a virtual private network. Next, we move to data integrity. Here we outline the procedure monitoring security and procedure for reporting security incident. For monitoring security, we use automated tools like security monitoring and analytic tools to monitor our AR system status. And this system includes all physical and virtual server, all network switches, the telephone system, network storage devices, and all network server appliances. Then, we have procedure for reporting security incident. Any security incident such as virus or malware on the AR production server, strange network activity, denial of service condition against data, physical or logical damage to the system must be reported to our information security officer. The incident must be reported within 24 hours of identification. Lastly, data availability. Here we outline the procedure for data backup, procedure for lost data, and also procedure for data restoration. For data, the server backup will be performed on every business night, excluding holidays. Backup performed on Friday will be kept for a month before recycling. And backup will be performed and monitored by our full-time IT staff and will be automated using Google Cloud Storage. Next, loss of data procedure. If loss of data is discovered, we will immediately dispatch IT staff to evaluate and investigate the issue. Once the problem has been determined and loss of data minimized, we will proceed to restoration of data from backup media. Third, procedure for data restoration. Once loss of data is discovered, evaluated and minimized, we will proceed to restoration of data from backup media. We will insert the backup media into the appropriate server and invoke the Google Cloud Storage, then schedule the restore of the appropriate data within the software. Next, integration of NACLI and ACLI aspect. Quality is an important element in our firm. In order to achieve high level of sustainability and success in this work and the hereafter, we conceptualize and operationalize the quality concept, quality principle, and quality system in our firm from the true Islamic tasawwur. Narrated by Aisyah radhiyallahu anhu from the Prophet Mohamad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Inna Allah azza wa jalla yuhibbu idza amila ahadukum amalan an yuqinah, meaning Allah loves someone who when works, he perform it in perfect manner, itqan. This verse shows that the state of performance at level of itqan is required by Islam and it is a sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. Following this hadith, our firm is strive to arrange and execute our service thoroughly and artistically in order to obtain the perfect result for our customer. Next, ethic in work. Ethical behaviors such as trustworthiness, sincerity, honesty, responsibility, and integrity are of paramount importance in our firm. We intend to create a professional mindset and good attitude to create conducive environment in the workplace and motivate the development of better performance. Allah stated in Quran, Surah Al-Anfal, verse 27, Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu la takhunu Allah wa rasulahu wa takhunu amanatikum wa antum ta'lamun. Meaning, O you who have believed, do not betray Allah and the Messenger or betray your trust while you know the consequence. So this verse related to the ethical behavior of amanah or trustworthiness. Following this verse, our firm will definitely hold our amanah when performing our job and to be fully cognizant of our responsibilities wherever we are. Last but not least, customer satisfaction. Our firm is really concerned about our customer satisfaction, and it is one of our primary strategic goals that we attempt to achieve. We want to give our best to meet our customer expectation and gain their trust. Allah SWT stated in the Quran, Surah Ali Imran, verse 159, meaning, it is out of Allah's mercy that you, O Prophet, have been lenient with them. Had you been cruel or hard-hearted, they would have certainly abandoned you. So pardon them. Ask Allah forgiveness for them and consult with them in conducting manners. Once you make a decision, put your trust in Allah. Surely Allah loves those who trust in Him. Based on this verse, Allah SWT commands Muslims to be gentle and polite when speaking and serving customers. Therefore, all activities must be done with care and sincerity, not only for the benefit of our firm, but also with the standard for our stakeholders, customers, and the environment. Moreover, serving customers maximally is a form of applying Islamic principles in business ethics.
Next, I continue again with the abbreviation and definition. This is abbreviation that we use in our project, which is AR stand for Augmented Reality, AI stand for Artificial Intelligence, ACL stand for Access Control List, CISO stand for Chief Information Security Officer, CRM stand for Customer Relationship Management, COTI stand for Commercial Off the Shelf, FAMF stand for Flower Event Management Firm, IAM stand for Identity and Access Management, INAC, and INA stand for Integration of NACLI and ACLI Knowledge. Next, ISO stand for Information Security Officer, LAN stand for Local Area Network, MFA stand for Multi-Factor Authentication, and IDS stand for Network Instruction Detection System, SIEM stand for Security Information and Event Management, SMAAT stand for Security Monitoring and Alerting Tool, NIPS stand for Network Instructions Protection System, OTP stand for One-Time Password, PBUH stand for Peer View OpenHIM, SCLC stand for System Development Life Cycle, VPN stand for Virtual Private Network, and VAN stand for Wide Area Network.
Alright, I think that's all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.